Hey there everyone, I just want to take a few minutes today to show you some of my ideas about creating templates in Digital Performer. So I'm on Digital Performer 9.52, but I'm pretty sure this will work with any version. So Digital Performer offers you a few of their own templates. You can see I've got a bunch of my own set up the top here, but down here, starting the Digital Performer factory preset templates. So empty, 16 mono, 16 stereo, etc., etc. Different templates that MOTU creates. But the reason I want to show you this today is because you may want to create your own template. Now you can see here in my session that I've got a full drum kit of about 13 or 14 channels. I've got a click track channel. I've got some drum buses. So you can see here I've got some complex sort of routing of my whole drum kit to different buses to be processed by different aux channels. And I've got some standard sort of setup stuff, so a couple of acoustic guitars I might want to record, some vocals here, vocal effects, maybe a guide track, some of my own guitars, a bass part, etc., etc., and even a reason channel. And you may want to keep this set up and use it as a template for future recordings. And what you may want to do as well is keep all of your plugins. So you can see here I've got a plethora of plugins happening on all my channels. I've got buses set up of different levels, sending my drums to reverb, all that sort of stuff, fader positions. And the template allows you to capture this. Now it means that when you open up your next session using the template that you create from this, that all of these things, pan, controls, volume, buses, all your plugins will be saved to the template, and this would include MIDI channels. If you'd set up any tracks here, I'll just add a couple of MIDI tracks here, for instance, just one maybe, just as an example, so that you can see that whatever you set in here will be taken to your next session. Now, ultimately, at the last minute, you can change things like the sampling rate and the bit depth. It won't save all your markers that you put in, obviously, and it won't save the tempo, but it will save the fact that, I'm pretty sure it will save the fact that I'm in the conductor track. And the other thing is it will save all of my inputs. You can see over here as I'm highlighting. It will save all your bus settings, all your inputs. So that's really, really handy when you want to, say, record for an artist and you don't want to, you essentially want to recreate the same session over and over if you're recording multiple songs with an artist. So let's say save as template. Let's do that. And we just say, let's call this, I don't know, band session, something like that. And that means that whenever I come to start a new song for this band, I'm going to go to now, new template, and you'll see that there's a title there named band session. And I'm going to save the current session that I'm in. Sorry about my messy desktop. I'll just get rid of all that for you. And I'm just going to call this test. And I'm going to save it to the desktop. Bang. And that's saved. And now what DP is opening up my session. And you can see here that even though I'm not connected to my audio hardware, that all of the channel inputs are exactly as I left them, even the channel colors, the groups. So I'll just open this window. You can see I've already got a whole drum kit grouped together. That stays in the template. All of my bus settings, all of my auxiliaries that I set up, drum reverb and drum buses, all the track names that I gave. So that's really handy, and those inputs have stayed as they were. So that means when next time, and of course my MIDI channel as well. So that means when I come back to my session, I can see that all my channels are as they were when I start a new session. All my plugins are here. So that can be really, really handy when you're working on multiple songs for an artist and you've set up a bunch of channels automatically. Great for saving things like, just your auto-tune plugin, for instance. So that's really good. And just all your settings can come back in a template. It's a real time-saving feature. Just really encourage you to consider saving your own templates and using that save as template feature. I hope that helps.